We are here for the final map of Order CS taking on Avant underscore. Order and Avant taking each other on one last time, and the last map was a little bit more one-sided than we expected. Avant edged past them on overpass, but on nuke, Order proved to be an insurmountable obstacle. As we come into the pistol round on map number 3, we're starting out with 1-for-1 trades off screen, as Bueller's the one to pick up a kill on Sterling, giving him an advantage over towards the CT side for now. Oh, a very nice shot by Hats as well. Good night, sniper. 2v4 in post plant. Avant once more on the back foot. Blocks tapping away, headshot connected. Ince is now 1 HP, but still has that USP in play for the one-tap headshots. Moku's got to try to stop the bomb defusal from going through, spamming on through the smoke, not finding the kill. Body block coming through from Hats. And with 1-0 now, Order started out well once more. Pistol under their belt. Avant with the bomb plant. Ooh, gonna go for a force buy. I like it. And I like Sniper dropping over the AK to Soju, who has armor, really stacking up the buy and giving them a much better chance than if both Soju and Sniper took weaker buys. Considering Soju played so well over the previous map, I think it makes sense to stack him up a little bit. And the push comes towards the A-bomb site very quickly indeed. Opening kill for Hazard, going down with the AK-47 in hand. Smoke's not even down on the cross. They're just going barreling towards this bomb site. And they lose a lot of HP in the process. Sniper even goes down through the smoke as Bueller finds that kill. We're into a 4v4 with low HP on Hazard. We need to see a lot from the AKs now to pull this off. And it's certainly being delivered as Moku picks up Hats. Spams through the smoke again. Not going to land a whole lot. Order throwing over their flashbangs. They're going to still attempt this retake. The time is starting to dwindle though, so it has to happen fast. Soju's going to avoid combat. Throw a flashbang in so Moku can swing and find the kill. And it's all over. Alistar should be saving, but he's unable to even get out of there. Taken down straight away by the scout. One to one, all tied up. Early contestant from Avant is what we like to see. I just think this map will be a little bit more competitive than the previous that we saw, where it looked like Order just had a better read on the map in general, but they also showed up more as players in and of themselves. Avant this time grouping up towards the terrorist spawn after spreading out and claiming a little bit of control towards the top of middle and B apartments. So this indicates heavily that they want to take things towards A. Did they think a player pushed top mid? I mean, they had players watching it the whole time, right? It's an odd one. That Molotov kind of led Order to believe there were players coming in through underpass, and the Molotov was being used to help them get an angle. Talking about angles, Zev's got a pretty good one. Head peeking and finding a kill with the CZ. Scout tag through the smoke. Alistar's low. Sorry, Hazard's low. Alistar's the one finding those shots, putting players low, and finds a second shot through that smoke to find the kill. Eventually he's going to be pushed down, though. Bails out into connector. And nice tag again. Doing more than I really expect. Alistar has really impressed me throughout this game. Sterling's taken down, so too is Sniper, the flank from Hats, leaving it into a 1v3 post plant. Malku's spotted out in just a second. They will be taken down. They were swarming him. What a fantastic round coming through from Order. That retake was looking very unlikely to come through. Alistar takes the better skin. That's what I like to see. The man has priorities. 2-1. Avant swarmed towards the A bomb site, going for the force buy on the back of the bomb plant in the previous round, closing in the distance over towards Bueller. He's supported by Ince, so at least one kill comes through, but unfortunately not going to be able to get all too much more done. Sniper goes down to 50 HP, Sterling on 7, as well as Hazard on 50. This is winnable for the CT side. Nade does so much damage to Sniper that Ince still has a really good chance. Connecting the initial shot onto Sniper, Molotov towards the back corner. Not going to catch anybody off with that, but he should know there's players towards ramp at this point based on the plant position. He's already spotted out the AWP, but has no idea where Hazard is and finds out pretty quickly, but unfortunately won't be able to use that information as he's already dead. Bueller's Imagine, I know, but I've just been going with Bueller because I feel like he deserves it for changing his name. I've been making the memes. If you were watching Nuke, you would have heard it. It's like, Bueller picks up 2 kills. Can you imagine how this round could have looked for the other team if that didn't happen? It's throwing it in. Oh, it's I didn't even spot that that's APOC, is it? Hold on. Oh, lol. What's with the name changes, guys? Come on. Sniper's Jira as well. I'm actually just so triggered right now. At least the majority of Order are sticking with the proper names. Oh, Bueller, imagine. Oh, what a second shot! Headshot onto Sniper to find the kill. And a man advantage now to work with for Order. Bueller might be skipping school, but he certainly isn't skipping aim practice. Position from Zeph. I mean, they catch them off guard so much in this round. Flash up high, hat swings out. Easy kill onto Sterling, who couldn't see a damn thing. And the weapon saved over for Order. They shouldn't have had anything coming into this. And yet still they managed to win the round. Yeah, indeed, it's the Face It names. We have, the same thing happens for ESEA. Whenever we're running like the IM Chicago quals and stuff, that's all done through SEA, so we occasionally have some name changes there. I just didn't notice that we had APOC and Jira in. I thought Sniper was just because Avant had recent lineup changes, right? So I was just assuming it was a new player that I wasn't familiar with in the Australian scene. But no, I've seen Jira a lot before. Back when I used to cast all the MDL stuff in AU MDL, used to get up at like 6 AM. I mean, it's currently 5:30 AM, so this is when I used to get up. And we still got another best of 3 after this. I'm literally going to cry. So it's a long night. After the pause, the decision is made. Avant going in for pistols alongside one AK-47. Oh, what? No? I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but that was on him. Team Nade goes through as Alistair goes down to 58 HP. What's going on? Avant looking to take things towards A, but they've left the bomb outside of the back of ramp towards T-spawn. So maybe not going to fully commit. Ah, the nade misses too. APOC's not going to be happy with that one. Imagine at least manages to pick up one. Moku trading it back though. It's APOC. That's going to take a while. Nice shot by Hazard. Down to a 3 versus 3. Swing comes out, and Bueller picks up one. At least now the CT side know that the A side is secure, but the problem is they push in towards Kitchen, they won't know that Hazard's here. They won't suspect it, surely. Maybe they do. Ince obviously spotted him walking by. Played this passive. Gave over the info and takes down Sterling, who assumed the bomb site was clear. Easy peasy. Why don't they have an Australian caster casting it then? I don't know. Is the best I can say. But it's hella late. I mean, the worst part about it is we had a lot of tech issues, so I think the next match will probably be pushed back because I assume it won't go without us. I mean, obviously we're going to take a little bit of a hit. Go a little bit later. Hate kill to finish it off. Big XD. Actually forgot that we have this to run. Sorry, I'm cutting in and out here. My hay fever's killing me right now. So we've got the odds popping up. Third map round handicap. 9.73 to Avant. Not looking too good. Oh man, is hay fever worse in the morning for some reason? So, early aggression over towards Palace sees a 1-for-1 trade to go down. Hazard actually returns it into a man advantage for Avant to play with, and Maku, APOC, just extends that even further. Short control for the CTs, and they managed to find one kill there onto an aggressive APOC. But still, man advantage and bomb plan in play for Avant. This round's looking pretty good, except for the fact that Hazard and Sniper are both pretty low, and there's still a frag grenade in play for Hats, but he should be dispatched pretty quickly as Soju up close is finding that kill. Molotov goes through, but very quickly dealt with, and that is it 5-3. What's the map score? It's 1-1. This is map number 3. Avant get a full buy. They've got full utility and AKs to work with. Looking towards the A bomb site early on. Molotov down in bottom mid. Flash as well. Sniper's just trying to fake out so much presence here, but eventually going to be rotating back around. He doesn't want to try solo take mid. He's not feeling it. Smoke's going to be set up as a full execute of the A bomb site goes underway. Molotov goes into Palace. Alistar trying to be boosted up above the smoke. Eventually does go up. Let's just catch what his angle is going to be like from here. It's not great. And they don't spot anybody pushing forward, so no assuming it's going to be a fake. But Avant running out of smokes at this point, like those smokes are going to be dissipated by the time they push towards the site. Giving Alistar the angle to find at least one. He's looking for more. Molotov down, but it's not giving him too much of a bother. The third shot going to be missed. Now he's in danger. Up close, Soju able to spam him down. Takes the elbow off him. Running through the Molotov of his teammate. Doesn't take too much damage though. It had only just started to bloom. And Avant, I gotta say, you can't throw those smokes and then wait that long to go for the push. Unless you're gonna fake it, in which case you need to send someone towards B. Hats and Imagine both find the kills, with it finally going the way of Zeph in the end to take down APOC, and 6-3. Order get handed that round for free pretty much. Now, Avant not having a lot of money should just be taking pistols and armor out in this. We should see a bit of a faster round coming through. Lasky, did you wake up or just skip on sleeping? I had 2 hours of sleep, so I just had a little bit of a nap, and then I'll sleep afterwards as well. I gotta be up, I think I'll get like 11, 12, 1, 2. I got like 5 hours sleep afterwards, so it's not bad. Maybe 7 hours in the day. Got some stuff to do tomorrow as well, and then I'm done. I'm done for the weekend. So I get to recover whatever. Well, I think it's impossible to recover sleep, I read, but that sucks. But whatever. I think napping is better. I don't feel tired at all really now. Maybe a little. Malka goes down, low HP on Soju. They've only got Deagles to play with, so the slower round doesn't, the faster round doesn't really come through. Deagles do cater towards a slower playstyle in general as you look to find the headshots. Retrieving over some weapons at least, or a weapon, as Soju or Sterling picks himself up an AWP. He really doesn't want to peek into Bueller. I mean, no armor. I can understand why. Eventually, he manages to land the shot. 1v3. What? What? I'm sorry, Sterling. There are easier ways to open the vents than nading yourself. He just stared at the floor and went, ah, screw it. I find it hard to even say that was a misclick. I don't get it. Can anyone explain that? Is there logic behind why he threw a nade? He's playing the wrong game, thinks there's a nade jump, maybe? Well, that's very awkward. Flash over the top, peak comes out. They're going to try to catch themselves a little bit of damage. Okay, the smoke obviously dissipates at a different rate for spectators than for on the server for players. So they weren't just staring at each other going, hey, you want to shoot or will I? If I come in with the round by the looks of things, it's a 5 versus 2. Rotates from order, coming in pretty late as they lose their A players. The bomb plant goes down with a pretty good net of counter-terrorists in play. You can see my mouse, right? Oh no. Disguising his sound, but then... I mean, you can still clearly hear it shatter with the nade going down. I don't know. I feel like... So, hold on. This round's obviously won already. Whoop. Where are we going? Where are we going? Whoa, I'm inside all the walls. Like, your nade goes here, but by the time it pops and breaks that, like, it's making the noise of that breaking, you're still going to be heard jumping through. Especially with a player down on short that he knew was there from earlier. He heard him as well. He knew he was around this area. You're 100% still going to hear him coming through, like, and you're taking damage without armor as well. I feel like it's just way overthinking it. It's like jumping out of palace and nading yourself as you drop down so they don't hear it, but they're on the site looking at you. So, I don't know. He tried something, didn't work. I mean, he had no armor in a close range fight, 1v3, so he wasn't going to win that anyways. Obviously, there's a chat delay, which is why I'm responding to that so late. There will probably be a delay to the next match, yeah. I imagine so. Whoa, what's happened there? Usually they will delay the next match. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. The kills are swinging back and forth, but it looks like ultimately T-Signed maintaining their course as the leaders, waiting until another player comes along. APOC finds the double. And with Alistar having an AK-47, I don't know what he's going to be rolling with here. You want to just see him save, really, in this situation. His head's been spotted, so he's quickly dispatched. It's 7-5. Full buy through from Avant. 3 AK-47s, AUG, AWP to work with. They've got a very nice buyout. CTs aren't in the same boat. Even to come over to the next round, if Order loses this, they're not going to look good. They don't have a lot of utility coming into just the later stages. They only had a couple smokes. It smokes in every player, but outside of that, it's looking a lot weaker. If they lose this, they have no money for the next. Nice position from Seth, though. I'm surprised they're not checking it. We've seen this position taken a couple of times by Order, and eventually he's traded out 1-for-1. The bomb allowed to go down as well. That shot from Alistar! Only a few pixels visible, and he's able to walk away with a victory in the fight. A one-man advantage as well, and that really helps out in this retake. Flashbang goes over here for Sniper. Jira. They have no idea the flank is coming through so quickly, though. As Imagine makes his way up behind, all they have to do on the site is delay, waste as much time as they can. Here comes Imagine, finds one kill. It's all onto APOC to find this! Great shots, a double connected. Alistar and Hat's down, no time anymore. And APOC's got to get out of, or Imagine rather, he's got to get out of there. So does APOC, but he's safe enough towards the ramp with 100 HP. Imagine, on the other hand, had only 13 or somewhere around that, so he had to bail a run for his life through T-spawn. And 7-6. And you know what, YMC? Timeout for getting the wrong prediction, dude. Unlucky. What's a 600-second timeout? I feel bad. I'll unban you. Moving on through, Sniper's the one opening it up. Jira having a fantastic time with those 2 kills, spraying down towards stairs. Eventually he's going to be eliminated out in the open. The AUG spray overwhelmed him. Behind the box is relatively safe. Eventually one shot's going to be connected, but it's not too much. As Avant seemed to have walked away with another round. A 7-7 scoreline. Order going for the full buy coming into this. Now, each team fighting for 8-7, but at this point I feel like Avant have done quite a lot of work. A lot more than I expected them to coming into this map, considering how the previous one went down, and I'm liking their form a lot more. Avant now pulling the odds back in their favor on 2.55, getting a little bit closer, but they are still behind just because of the performance Order have put through on the terrorist side in the previous map, and in general, they've just been a strong team individually, so it'll kind of shine through a little bit more as we move over to the next one, perhaps. Their next half. We'll see if that's the case. Still a little bit of time for things to get better for Order right here and now. They can claim a 1-round advantage moving over to the next half, and combine that with a pistol, you've got a pretty decent lead built up. I don't know if that's going to be possible, though. Already losing a man early on. A bomb site still has to be pushed by Avant, though. Zev's holding down long range with the AUG. Imagine's up close towards Sandwich. They've got window control. They don't have window control anymore. Player on short's about to be Molotov'd out. Alistar getting a tick of the Molotov. His position's given away, and he burns alive after the damage dealt. But down to a 2v2. The bomb is being dropped. Down goes Jira, and it's all on Sterling to pull it off. 1v2. AWP in play. 30 seconds left. Order have actually pulled this round back out of the depths of despair. They walk away with what should be the round now. Sterling can't spot anybody out. He has 15 seconds. He has to go now. He's delaying too much time. Order can just hide. Play time. They eventually peak, but 10 seconds. There's no way he wins this. Unless Order massively overpeak. They don't even need to fight right now. He has no time to plan. That's it. Even if he found that kill, look where Zeph is. He's bailing. He was running for his life. He knew there was no way that he could kill them both. It takes way too long going in for that. That's the half as we conclude things 8-7. And a decent start for Order. Now if they can pick up the pistol, they're going to find themselves in a really advantageous spot. The odds now swing over to Order a little bit more, and let's see if things change as we roll on in to the pistol round. If this goes their way, they gain a substantial lead, as Avant would probably not force buy in the next round. APOC goes down to start things off. Down goes Jira on the back of that as well. The A-bomb site is seized and claimed. 2 pieces of utility deployed, and those smokes didn't really do too much, to be honest. They forced the players down into more open positions, I suppose, but it was towards the top of stairs, which I feel like APOC would have been playing either way. Nice shot by Zeph. Maintaining control of jungle as well and murder hole. Low HP on Sterling coming in for this now in the back of the headshot. Hazard manages to land one of his own though, taking down Imagine. Still a man advantage to play with for Order and HP advantage too. Time on their side. And it's all over pretty much unless Hazard can pick up an ace. He's already got 3, but it's just too much as Alistar was down towards connector. It's baiting him out on the bomb site. 9-7. Now the odds are going to fly massively in favor of Order because with that picked up, they should be taking themselves a really, really solid spot. Round 21 winner. That's, I mean, we're thinking ahead here at GG.bet. Wow. I'm trying to, round 21. $17 force buy, 18 eco, 20 full buy Avant. So what, the round 21 they'll be on a force buy if they lose? But assuming Order wins every round, round 21 will be a force buy for Avant, so the odds are pretty close for a force buy. I'm curious now to see what it's like, because there was like 1.7 to Order, 2.0 to Avant. Curious. Two versus two to be pulled off in the end as Alistar takes down APOC. Hazard's creeping around the bomb site. Deagle in hand, catches Alistar, the bomb planter, and swings into Zeph. He's low HP and he can't find the second shot onto Sterling. The angle was a little bit off. And so a defuse comes through from Avant. Now able to get a full buy out in the next round fairly well, I think, with the defuse. There's still going to be a lot of weaknesses. Sterling's able to drop one weapon. Hazard can buy himself one, but 2 weaker weapons. FAMAS perhaps coming through. Maybe even an SMG. Sterling luckily is in a position where he can buy a kit for the team. Yeah, there's an SMG on Soju just to allow for extra util to come through. And APOC's the one buying the kit. As he got a drop of an AK-47. He feels obliged to do his bit. Hazard lets them buy and finds himself to APOC on another in the eco for Order. Isn't even going to see a bomb plant. It's probably not even going to see a kill as Hazard tucks in at this point, avoiding death and carrying forward his M4 to the next round. This is actually so scripted, lol. Yeah, I'm literally just reading it from a script. It's great. This one, order execute A, and then a flash goes over from Avant. They try to retake. They fail. They get cut down in connector. Order win with 3 players left alive. It's already written in front of me. So, easy, right? Which makes our job so much. This is actually pre-recorded. I just pre-recorded my audio. They sent me a script. It's beautiful. I'm asleep right now. I'm saying it's like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Sure, it is, yeah, but I'm asleep upstairs. Nobody even knows. It's great. Script was wrong this time, though. Avant not able to get any kills. They go for a save instead. Makes sense. Rip Brown 21 for order. Well, see, no, because they're saving over weapons here. Avant gonna be getting a full buy around 20. So 21, I'm curious as to what the economy is gonna look like. It's really freaked me out. Round 21 and they're giving odds for it of being so close. I'm trying to figure out how they get to such a close buy that you're almost favoring Avant coming into the round. God damn it, I keep dropping my phone. It's just on my lap. Well, it's not, it's on the floor. A couple of kills go down for the CT side, and very quickly things get pulled over in their favor. Soju's just spamming through the smoke like a man possessed, and he finds the kill onto the head of Ince nonetheless. 10 to 10 now, we're all tied up. And now Avant come in with a very strong full buy. Okay. Order going for AKs. Okay, I get how round 21 could be in heavy contention. Still favor towards order. I don't know. Why would you... They're favoring order in a round like this? Oh, well, you know what? They're favoring them before it happens. They give those odds out, like, way before. So it would have been round 20, I think, that they gave those odds. So that makes sense. Right? Sort of. That makes sense. They didn't know that they would take a fully... or, like, a force buy. With just a couple of pistols, 2 pieces of armor. Closing in the distance over towards the B bomb site. Certainly not looking like it's going to be Order's round at all. As Evander walking away, flying away with it. And Hats finds himself a headshot onto APOC. But it probably won't be enough at this point. They're so far behind. Both players remaining have armor to play with at least. And Zeph sneaky beaky like Assassin's Creeding it onto the bomb site. Catches the angle onto Soju. Finds the kill. No weapon to be retrieved just yet though. And he's running out of ammunition. Oh god, that was a... That would have been a shot and a half. Sterling's on 20 HP, so it's definitely possible, but the problem is he's now being watched by Jira. Zeph needs to be careful, peeked out from kitchen. And that round's now easy. Look at that. Sterling needs only the body shot, but goes for the headshot and finds it. 11 to 10. Yeah, you can see this is why it's so scripted. Lol. Lol. Asian teams in a minor scripting games. I don't think a game... I just want to say, saying a game is rigged is one thing, but saying it's scripted is like the most moronic thing I've ever heard. Like, you'd have to create like a paper trail to script a game. Even like on voice calls or whatever. Like, someone could just record that. Say, oh yeah, let's script the game. Record you proposing it. And then... extort you for the rest of your life and say, I'm going to ruin your career unless you pay me all of your winnings. Like, so dumb. Yeah, I think people like to live in an imaginary world where, and look, some people think the moon landing was fake, you know? It's one of those things. There's the shot on the hazard to put it into a 3v3. Someone's going to say the moon landing was fake in chat now, and screw you, whoever you are. In a couple minutes, in a minute, someone's going to say it, and screw you, dude. You don't even know about the refractive index measurement of the photograph. Jira winning out that round with a headshot onto Ince. It's 12-10. So 12 at the moment. I feel like there's definitely a really good chance of Avant actually taking this map. Let's see what odds GG.bet are giving right now. Remember, they're ahead of us. They're on the actual server with the players, whereas we're only humble spectators on a GoTV delay. So they're actually favoring Avant now with how the things have gone. That's for this. That's starting now at 12-10. They're favoring Avant to take it, and I would agree. With this round being an eco as well, you would imagine Order are going to really struggle to close it out. They find a 1-for-1 to start it off. Sterling's able to peek in with the AWP though. Nade to go through and deal a little, not dealing any damage as Bueller, I imagine, was already dead. Although Sterling does fall, very quickly traded back, and Hats now, nice shot from afar, headshot connected. He's trapped in the ramp though in the back of that Molotov. And it's 13-10, Avant closing in the gap. Any updates on next game? Let me double check for you, dude. No, it looks like it's still going to go ahead at 6-10. So the next game for me is Rewound versus Genuine. The Greyhound game is going to take place on the EN2 channel. If you just type a 2 in up the top, it'll come up. And that does appear to be starting on time also. Let me check the status of... Oh, their other game's already done. For ages, apparently. Yeah, okay. So the Greyhound game will 100% start on time. And this one here, Rewound versus Genuine, seems to be starting on time. I mean, there's 11 minutes. This game should be over by then anyways. Especially if they're a little bit delayed actually starting it. So we should be fine. We should be fine to jump right in on time. Let's hope so. Sorry, Flaw. I genuinely apologize. I'm not obliged to do that. I just do it because I feel like it gives a pretty good kind of backup. If I'm saying like I feel like Avant are favored now, and then odds kind of agree, then it feels like the you know, it just justifies it a little bit more. But I get that. All right, I'll take that on board, my dude. I'll talk less about the odds. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Could talk about this round, but there's not a whole lot to talk about. Order being picked apart. It's 14-10. That full buy leaves them in a position now where they're probably going to go for a force. They don't really want to fight for overtime. God damn it, Fiery Clown. God damn it. I'm liking the memes in chat. I'm liking it. These are the kind of things that keep you going at 6 a.m. Blocking the smoke coming down through the window. Sniper's got a little bit of an angle. Sniper being Jira. It's going to happen. Going to happen a lot. Mistaking the names. So now, for Avant, this is pretty much towards the end. Towards the end of the game. The end of their tether. The end of the line. Order start to push towards the B-bomb side. All they have to do at this point for Avant is win this round. Then they're up against a really, really weak buy from Order, and they should look beautifully. And already 2 kills coming in for a Sniper. Jira's having a field day. Soju spots one coming down to the bomb side. He's going to try to push under the window to capitalize, but then he realizes there's another over towards the balcony. Takes him down. Swings over towards short. Alistar is low on 44 HP and quickly dealt with. Leaving it in to a 15-10 scoreline. And Avant at this point, they're looking good to take it home. It looks like it's all over. (15-10). I did not foresee this coming through. That's for sure. I mean, it is shocking to see Avant in such a dominant position, especially if you consider the fact that map 1 was so close, map 2 was so one-sided for Order. Then all of a sudden this comes through. Soju's holding down the B bomb site all by himself. He's only able to find one for now, but his teammates are rotating in. He's slowing them down. A second kill on the board. He's looking for more. Eventually gets dropped. The T side trying to recover this now in a 2 versus 4. AK going to be picked up by Imagine, but he's last alive. 1v4. Has to find them all, and as he peeks into the op of Sterling, that's how we come to a close. A fantastic game from Avant as they take